It started with a single photograph. Blurry, grainy, but powerful enough to send Hollywood into meltdown. Late on a quiet Sunday night, a paparazzi agency dropped an image that would break the internet by dawn. Sam Heughan, the famously private Scottish actor, was seen walking hand in hand with a mysterious woman through the rain-soaked streets of London. Her face was shadowed beneath a wide-brimmed hat, but the closeness between them was unmistakable. Sam wasn't posing, wasn't performing. He looked content, almost weightless. The caption beneath the photo was simple, yet incendiary: Sam Heughan's double life, the Outlander star caught in a midnight embrace. By sunrise, social media was ablaze. Hashtags like #SamHeughan spotted and #WhoIsShe dominated every platform. Fans who had followed Sam for nearly a decade were stunned. The man who had built his image on humility, mystery, and discipline, the one who'd once joked he was married to his work, was suddenly the center of a love story no one saw coming. At first, reactions were mixed. "It can't be him," some fans protested. Others celebrated. "Finally, he deserves happiness." But soon, fascination gave way to frenzy. Gossip outlets tore through his past interviews, replaying every clip where he'd laughed off questions about romance. "I'm too busy for a relationship," he'd said during a 2024 press tour. "My life's pretty simple: gym, work, and whiskey." Apparently, not so simple anymore, a tabloid snarked. By Monday morning, headlines from London to Los Angeles were out of control. Outlander star's hidden love shocks fans. Sam Heughan's secret partner revealed. Some claimed the woman was an actress, others a journalist, a producer, even a secret fiancé. Then, a second photo surfaced, clearer, closer. Sam and the same woman sat in a candlelit restaurant in Notting Hill, hands intertwined, faces glowing with laughter. "Hollywood's most private man finally caught," wrote the Daily Herald. Within hours, online detectives were on the case. They cross-referenced filming locations, travel photos, every woman ever photographed near him. By Tuesday morning, a name began to spread: Amélie Laurent, a French independent film director who had quietly collaborated with Sam on a small 2024 art film shot in the Scottish Highlands. Amélie's once quiet social media exploded overnight. Her serene posts, sunsets, coffee cups, pages of handwritten notes, were scrutinized like evidence. In one picture, fans spotted a familiar leather bracelet beside her notebook. "That's Sam's," someone gasped. "It's happening. They're soulmates." But not everyone rejoiced. Some fans felt betrayed. "He's been lying all this time," one comment read. Others defended him fiercely. "He doesn't owe us his private life. Let him be happy." Inside the Outlander fandom, chaos turned into civil war. Threads, forums, and timelines were ablaze. Some demanded a statement. Others begged the media to stop. Even Hollywood insiders weighed in. "Sam's always been protective," one studio source told Variety. "He's seen what fame does to normal relationships. If he's keeping this quiet, it's out of love, not deception." As speculation grew, both Sam and Amélie stayed silent, no statements, no appearances. Their silence only deepened the intrigue. Then, on Wednesday, came a bombshell. A close friend of Amélie's told a Paris magazine they'd been together for over 2 years. "She visits him in Scotland often," the source said. "They keep it private because they want something real." 2 years. Hollywood reeled. While the world obsessed over imagined romances, Sam had been quietly building something genuine, away from the spotlight. By Thursday, journalists were camping outside his London flat. Fans refreshed their feeds, waiting. "Everyone's waiting for him to speak," one reporter noted. And then, at exactly 10 a.m. London time, it happened. A new video appeared on Sam Heughan's verified Instagram account. The thumbnail was startlingly simple: no glamour, no polish. Just Sam in his kitchen, wearing a grey sweater, morning light spilling through the window. His hair was messy, his face tired, but his eyes steady. "I've always believed some things are better lived quietly," he began. "But sometimes silence tells the wrong story." He paused, drew a breath. Yes, he said softly. The woman in those photos is someone very special to me. We've been together for a while. It wasn't a secret I was hiding, it was a life I was protecting. The confession was raw, vulnerable, real. Fame is strange, he continued. It gives you everything but takes what matters most: privacy, peace, sometimes truth. I didn't want what we have to become a headline. But I see now that love can't live in the dark. He smiled faintly. Her name is Amelie. She's brilliant, kind, and she reminds me who I am when the cameras are off. The internet erupted. Within minutes, the clip had millions of views. Fans flooded the comments with hearts, tears, and messages like, "He's in love, and it's beautiful." But Sam wasn't done. "I know people are curious," he said. "You've shared this journey with me, through Outlander, through every story I've told. But love, real love, is sacred. Protecting it doesn't mean denying it." He ended with a quiet smile. "I'm happy, she's happy, and I hope that's enough." Then, almost as an afterthought, he added a line that broke the internet all over again. "You can't live a secret forever. At some point, love deserves the light." The 4-minute video turned chaos into calm. Hollywood responded with rare grace. Variety praised it as one of the most honest celebrity statements of the year. People headlined, "Sam Heughan opens his heart," and fans fall in love all over again. The fandom that had been divided days earlier came together under one hashtag, #WeSupportSamHeughan. Fan art, tributes, and thank you messages flooded in. Even Katrina Balfe, his longtime co-star and friend, posted a single tweet, "Proud of you, my friend. Always Grace." The next day, Amelie broke her silence with a simple Instagram post, a coffee cup beside a handwritten note, "Every story deserves its truth." The message went viral within minutes. By the weekend, paparazzi captured him again, but this time the tone was different. Sam and Amelie strolled through a park in Edinburgh, laughing freely, unbothered by cameras. When a small group of fans applauded quietly, Sam smiled, waved, and said, "Thank you." Industry insiders began calling it a masterclass in authenticity. One PR consultant told Entertainment Weekly, "Most celebrities panic when their private lives are exposed. Sam turned it into a love letter, not to the press, but to honesty." He declined every talk show and podcast invitation afterward. "The story's told," he said simply. "Now I want to live it." Months later, when Outlander 2026 premiered, Sam walked the red carpet with Amelie by his side. The flashes were blinding, but his smile was peaceful. Reporters shouted questions, but he just said, "I think I've already said everything that matters." The next morning, every headline agreed. Sam Heughan's love story wasn't a scandal, it was real. And for once, both Hollywood and the fans who had loved him for years saw the same truth shining in the light. As the months went by, Sam and Amelie quietly disappeared from headlines, choosing peace over publicity. Yet sometimes, fans still spotted them, at a small cafe in Edinburgh, a film festival in Paris, or hiking in the Highlands where their story first began. They never hid, but they never chased attention either. And perhaps that was the most powerful statement of all. Because in a world addicted to noise, Sam Heughan had found something rare, silence that felt like home. Whether this was the beginning of a forever love or just another chapter, no one could say. But as one fan wrote beneath their latest photo together, maybe the best stories aren't meant to end, just to be lived.